That don't know me, my name is Representative Hillary Cassel. I represent District 101 here in Broward County, and you know, I had the honor to be asked by Senator Lori Berman, who sadly could not be here tonight, to be with us when I was running for this seat, and she said to me, when you win, I want you to sponsor this bill in the House. And it really truly was an honor of a lifetime for me to have the opportunity to stand up and to be Allie and Greyson's voice and to make sure that we got this bill across the table. And I did some things a little non-traditional. I wanted to make sure that as a freshman legislator, I really had a big impact, and I got my colleagues, especially on the other side of the aisle, to understand how important Greyson's Law was. And I was sending handwritten notes with pictures of Greyson to all the chairs of the committees to make sure that they had a face, that they understood that Greyson's Law was actually about a little boy, and it's a true story, and it's a story that sadly could have been prevented. It's okay. I'm pretty loud, so if you can't hear me, come in a little closer.
We hear you.
But that worked, and that allowed me the opportunity to reach across the aisle to make sure that everybody in the State House understood the importance and why we needed to change the laws. The family court system, if you haven't experienced it, is really outdated. It's really antiquated. As of right now, the way that the law works, that's okay. The way that the law works is it really only looks at physical acts of abusive violence. It doesn't look at a situation where you have a parent, and Greyson's dad was smart. He knew not to threaten Greyson. He knew that if he put in writing his threats about Greyson, Greyson would be taken away from him. So he was smart. And what did he do? Instead, he harassed and he intimidated Allie. And unfortunately, our laws didn't reflect what she was experiencing. And so when she went to the court with that mother's intuition that she knew something was going to happen, and she told the judge, listen, while these threats are against me, I'm worried about my son. The judge said, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. And that's what we needed to change. We needed the court system to reflect today's world, where people really understand how they can manipulate and utilize children for their bad acts and for the bad things that they want to do to another parent. So Greyson's Law is huge. It is going to have a huge impact on protecting kids in the future. And while we only had Giggs for 4 short years, his legacy in the state of Florida and hopefully throughout the country is going to live on and protect other kids and protect moms like Allie from having to experience this. So it really has been an honor of a lifetime. I do want to give a shout out. I have several colleagues from the State House here with me today. Representative Robin Bartleman, who has been a champion with me with Greyson's bill, Greyson's Law, and Representative Rudman, one of those individuals from the other side of the aisle who very early on was extremely passionate about sponsoring, serving as a co-sponsor of Greyson's Law, but more importantly has just been really supportive of Allie and made sure when she came to the Capitol that he visited with her and he took that time to get to know her and hear her story, so she knew just how important her being there and being a part of the process was. So we have one final stop before Greyson's bill actually becomes Greyson's Law. We need the governor to sign it. So I am putting the call out. Governor DeSantis, please get that black pen out and sign this bill into law. Yes. The sooner we do it, the sooner more children will be saved and more parents will have the ability to let these judges know what's actually happening in their lives. So, Allie, it's been an honor. I mean, the first day I met you, we sat down for 2 hours and I heard every bit and piece of this story. And as I said to you that day that this bill passed the House floor, I apologize on behalf of the state of Florida. We got it wrong. You were right. You knew. And we failed you. And as a result of your advocacy, your dedication, and your love for this little boy, for your little boy, will save lives. And it will never heal your heart, but know that his death and loss is not in vain, and there will be other children that will forever be saved because of your work and your willingness to get up every single day and fight for him. So thank you for fighting for him. You gave me that fight that I needed to get it across the finish line, and I love you. So thank you all.